Title of the video, I don't know. But you talk about fragrances, you want to call them lady killers, you want to call them most complimented, you want to call them panty droppers, whatever the term you want to use. When you talk about a fragrance that the ladies love, these have been doing the trick for me. That's all I got to say. Let's talk about it. YouTube, what's good, man? It's your guy, the bow tie fragrance guy, that is. And I talk about fashion and fragrance on my channel. So if you love looking good and smelling great, you're going to love this content, man. Make sure you hit subscribe and don't forget to hit that little bell icon as well. So anytime a new video is uploaded, you'll get notified. All right, guys, so today we're going to talk about it, man. I love to talk to you guys about fragrances that are getting a lot of positive responses from the ladies. For me, that is. I'm no longer giving the disclaimer about they may work for me, may not work for you. Forget that. These fragrances work for me. If you talk about fragrances that ladies love, that they've been giving a lot of positive feedback, a lot of compliments, all that good stuff. I got 5 in my collection as of late that have been doing that, and I just want to share them with you guys. That's all this is, man. So if you want to see what's on the list, you know the routine. Keep it locked right here. Let's get it.
The Bow Tie Fragrance Guy.
All right, guys, we're back. Thank you so much for keeping it locked in. Let's jump right into this video. So, fellas, don't wear these around. The ladies, man, wear these with caution, all right? Take a little bit of caution when you wear these fragrances right here, unless you are up for being harassed and hounded all day long about how good you smell, because that's exactly what has been happening to your boy, man. A lot of compliments, a lot of positive attention, a lot of great feedback from wearing these fragrances. So let's jump into it. Now, I usually don't do this, but I'm not going to continue to discount what I've done. I'm gonna toot my own horn a little bit. When I talk about fragrances in my collection, and a lot of people that have this fragrance can vouch for it, this gets a lot of compliments for me. It is from my own collection that I did with Navitus, and this is Eau Debonair. This is Eau Debonair. Oh, man. Oh, man, guys, this is so good. I just got to be honest with you. It is so good. And I've told you guys so many times, oftentimes when you talk about fragrances that ladies respond well to, it's those kind of mass appealing, traditional, men's fragrances like the Dior Sauvages and Dylan Blues. They love those kind of fragrances. They love really sweet. And then they love those that have that floral nuance that they can kind of relate to. That's what this is. This opens up a beautiful melange of citruses with citron. You have bergamot up top. But then you have that petitgrain that gives that fresh green nuance, crisp green nuance to this fragrance as well. And this is where this fragrance gets the ladies, guys. When it starts to dry down and those white floral starts to come in, sweet, almost creaminess from orange blossom. You have some jasmine in here in this fragrance as well, and that tuberose note. Now, it's not overly floral, so you don't have to worry about that. And that's what I love about it. We managed to keep this fragrance right down the middle, where a guy could wear this, a female could definitely get away with wearing it. But man, that sweetness and that clean lavender that comes in there, and then the oak moss when it starts to dry down, really kind of puts it right back in dead center for being a fragrance that is unisex, that a man or a female, honestly, female could wear. And ladies love the way this thing smells on my skin. So guys, seriously, if you don't have Eau Debonair yet, if you've never put your nose on it, do yourself a favor, head over to Navitus Parfums and make sure you get yourself a bottle of this. I'm telling you guys right now, you're going to thank me later. From the brand of Navitus, this is Eau Debonair. All right, guys, this next fragrance, any gentleman that has to wear a suit and tie to work, go get this fragrance. Go get it. It is from the brand of Bond Number 9. It was released originally in 2003 and re-released, I want to say it was last year. So glad they re-released it so I could get my nose on it because I love it. This is Riverside Drive. Guys, I've only had this about a month and a half or so. Big dent in it. I've been rocking the heck out of this. It's been working. It's been getting compliments. The opening of this fragrance is to die for. You get a spicy basil and pineapple combination, and I cannot explain it. You just gotta smell it. It's one of those things you have to smell because words don't do the opening of this fragrance justice. I love this fragrance. And like I said, because I dress in a suit oftentimes, this is the perfect fragrance to wear because it has a nice gentlemanly quality about it. But it gets a lot of attention, man. A lot of compliments when wearing this fragrance. Like I said, it just pairs well with the suit. All right, so the basil and the pineapple in the opening is really the star of the show. But as it dries down, you get a little bit of a powdery nuance. There's some violet in here. There's patchouli in here. Sandalwood, cedarwood. Guys, get your nose on it. I'm so glad they re-released this fragrance because it was needed for me in my collection. All right. So make sure you check this one out. It is from the brand of Bond Number 9. This is Riverside Drive. All right, guys, the next fragrance up on the list, my God, knocking them out of the park, guys. And there's proof, man, that I got dents in these bottles. But this is from the brand of Mancera, and this is Cedrat Boisé Intense. Cedrat Boisé Intense. The original Cedrat Boisé still gets me great compliments when I wear it. But man, this is just as good as the original. It has all of the elements there that I loved about the original Cedrat Boisé. It has that black currant in the opening. You have the leather in here, and you have the sandalwood. Three of the main notes from that original composition. What they did here, they really made it a little bit more earthy, a little bit more masculine and woody by adding a note of oud and adding oak moss to the composition as well. Guys, get your nose on it. Oh my God, it smells absolutely fantastic. It smells phenomenal. And like I said again, what we're talking about today is it's a scent DNA that has a great sillage to this. So this is one of those ones when I walk by, and then I come back through, like, hey, what is that? The thing smells absolutely fantastic. What are you wearing? That's this fragrance from the brand of Mancera, man. Guys, get yourself a bottle of this stuff, man. This is Cedrat Boisé Intense. All right, guys, and the next fragrance on the list, this is running away with it, man. This is running away with the award for the most compliments. This, I haven't worn it and not gotten one. Serious business. This is just what it is from the brand of Louis Vuitton. This is Imagination. Imagination, another fragrance I haven't had that long, guys. Look at this dent. I wear it. I wore this thing out this summer. I'm going to continue to wear it into the fall. Easy grab and go. I don't wear it for the compliments, but it smells so good, man. I grab for it and gravitate towards it so much because as honestly, when the more fragrances you have, sometimes the harder it is to pick one. And I don't have to think much about this one. Don't have to think much about it. Love the opening. The citrus is up top. You know, the orange, mandarin orange, bergamot. It has black tea in this as well. There's some ambroxan when it dries down. There's some neroli in this as well. Man, this stuff is good. That's all I can tell you. Guys, the proof is right here in the pudding. I haven't had it that long. Look at that dent. I wear the heck out of this thing. Now, there's another one from Louis Vuitton that I want to mention really quick as well. I haven't had this one that long, but I've worn it out twice. Both times gotten a compliment. This is City of Stars. This is a powdery fragrance from Louis Vuitton. I even got this one engraved with my initials. But this is a powdery fragrance right here. And this one is working as well. Honestly, all of those fragrances from Louis Vuitton, this is just the one that does the most compliments, but this one gets compliments. Meteore gets compliments. Pacific Chill, Le Monde, all of them. Louis Vuitton has this thing down pat when you talk about mass appealing scent DNAs that work. Check this one out, guys. Seriously. Imagination, you got to get your nose on it. All right, guys, and last but not least on this list, man, I'm not going to talk about the fragrance again. I'm not going to do it. Guys, get your nose on this. Get your nose on it. Get your nose on it for Mind Games. This is Double Attack. Get your nose on it, man. I just got to tell you guys, man, this thing is bitter. It has orange, chocolate, saffron. Those are the notes, the main notes. Get your nose on it. This is Double Attack. But all right, guys, that is my time. I hope you enjoyed this list today. As always, I sincerely appreciate you guys' time and attention to these videos. I know you guys don't have to watch, but you do, and sincerely, I appreciate that. Now, don't forget to make sure you take a few moments out to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you're sharing these videos out to some other folks out there that you think could use the information or maybe even find it entertaining. Because I'm your guy, Darian. I'm the Bowtie Fragrance Guy. I love to look good, and of course, I love to smell amazing. So until next time, guys, keep looking good, keep smelling even better. I'll catch you on the flip side.